Hello Capricorn, welcome to Gracie's Gamut. Today I will be doing a love and relationships reading for you. Remember that this is a general reading, it's not a personal read, so take what's for you and leave the rest for whoever it may be meant for, but sticking around long enough to know the difference. As well, it is a timeless read, so take the energy from when you watch the read to a few weeks out. We're going to take pull a Priestess of Light Oracle, as well as a dark mirror, maybe to see the sides, the light and the dark side of some things, or possibly they won't even be connected. They'll be for different ones of you. So let's take a look here for Capricorn, what you may be dealing with, or I feel like going into an energy that you're heading into at this time, possibly. Whoa. That is a lot. Wow. Okay. 4 of them. We have abundance, fortune, wealth, and plenty. We have miracles, ancient wisdom. We have guide, the illuminated path. And we have earth magic, fearlessness, removing obstacles. And it's earth. Oh, wow. Let's take a look here. I'm kind of wanting to try to keep them together. You know what? Let's do this. That may be a little easier. Easier pill to swallow here. Okay. Let's pull a dark mirror. This is excellent energy here. You have abundance, miracles, being guided in the right direction, and earth magic. Some of you may be using earth magic because you're an earth sign. It may be about a magic that's already within yourself you're not aware of as well. And fearlessly removing obstacles, people, situations out of your path to align you with your success. The success. All right, success. Capricorn, what does Capricorn need to know at this time? Coming from the dark side. What does Capricorn need to know? Okay, lucky you've got one of the dark side cards. This could have been a hot mess trying to put up here for you to see. We have the child I was meant to be. I feel like coming to a time in your life where you're just, you know what, I'm gonna go like this because I want you to be able to see them all. Coming to a time in your life when you are getting back to the person that you originally meant to be, the child that your dreams as a child of what love and relationships were about, or having plenty. I feel like there was a lack when you were younger, possibly, lack of love, possibly. I don't feel like it, for some of you it might have been, but I feel like not necessarily. I just feel like poverty, almost impoverishness, where your parents might have had to work all the time if you had your parents in your lives, or you had lack of, even though people, I feel like lack of empathy. I felt like saying just then that maybe for somebody, but it feels like just there was generally lack, like not enough attention, not enough, people could have taken care of you and they did a good job at keeping you alive, right? But they didn't help you learn things emotionally, or I feel like even touch for someone wasn't, like hugs and kisses and things like that were not prominent at that time, and it made you want more and want something, and it could have drawn you into relationships that because someone was very touchy-feely, or someone, you know, it led you in the wrong relationships, looking for the wrong ideal of love. Okay, I'm going to pull from the books on these. I will try to keep it short but to the point on these. We have the number 28. Abundance. This portends a time of great joy and receptivity for you. The prosperity you've been longing for is coming your way. An investment may pay off, or an unexpected windfall may appear. But even if the increase in wealth comes slowly at first, the abundance is sure to expand as you allow yourself to focus on the present value around your life. Always remember, this value comes in many forms. There is good fortune in nature, friendship, and the simple moments of small joys. This card is telling you to rest assured, for great joy and prosperity will soon be expanding throughout your life. Love that. Love it. Okay, we have the number 39, miracles. This card tells you that you now have the ability to approach your life in a profoundly aligned way. You are moving into a time when miracles of every nature can be manifested. In fact, they are your birthright. Great accomplishments are yours when you let go of the striving and open yourself to the ancient wisdom quietly filtering through that part of your consciousness connected to the eternal truths. Focus and serenity will power your consciousness, creating consciousness creation as you journey deep into your inner knowing. Finding things out about life, about yourself that maybe you thought differently about before. Maybe because someone has entered your life that is causing you to see things differently. You have guide. This card could indicate the coming of a new teacher into your life. It may be someone who advises you in specific personal arenas such as education, nutrition, or finances, or it could be someone who pursues a more spiritual path. Let yourself be open to the guidance and inspiration such new teachers can bring. Together with the wisdom of your own inner voice, you will find the path before you becoming illuminated, and you will be ready to take your next steps with the clarity and purpose your eternal life deserves. Wow. Very powerful, guys. Very powerful here. Moving forward, life-changing energy here. We have the number 26, Earth Magic. The energy of this priestess of the horse brings movement and magic into your life. The horse, a creature of power, has long represented freedom. This card signals that the time is right for you to free yourself of the obstacles blocking your movement forward. You may have been hesitant or even afraid to face these obstacles before, but there is a greater courage growing within you now. Take a look at your life to determine what needs to be done. All these obstacles, whether inner or outer, may be a part of your daily life and as such may seem insurmountable, but it's time to fearlessly choose to prioritize and honor yourself. This beautiful galloping steed represents your true power to break through, to remove old obstacles, and to move forward on your soul's path with a grounding energy. Love it. Very powerful, very like you're sitting there ready to receive blessings, changes. I kind of am feeling, I'm looking at this priestess of abundance and plenty, and I'm feeling like this could have to do with childbirth, or finding out that you're with child too, and it's overwhelming you and it's bringing miracles into your world. We have the number 8. The child I was meant to be. An instant of clarity is the light I needed. To go forward is to go backward, as hope heals the wounds of the past. There is little darkness in this card. It is a card of connection with ourselves. So many times it feels like a dream. It's fleeting, uncertain, yet clear. The moment you close your hand to grasp it, it turns into fairy light and disappears. But it remains as a lingering smell, an ephemeral feeling of light and peaches and blossoms. It is faith, it is hope, it is a warm smile at the other side of the forest of smoke and mirrors. We can be whole again. We can be pure again. We can be happy again. No matter what we did, we can. Very positive here. I feel like there's many of you that have went through rough childhoods, or not so much having to be like poverty rough, or lack in that case. I feel like maybe you didn't feel as loved as maybe you saw other parents loving their children, or being an integral part of your life emotionally either. They could have been around as well. They could have been around physically, but emotionally they were detached a little, and this has caused some things, series of events that have happened in your relationships, and this is you realizing that this took a toll on you. Maybe going to some therapies or just having a conversation with somebody opens this enlightenment to you. All right, Capricorn, this is it for this. Let's get to the body of it. Get to the body of your read. Oh, 7 of Pentacles. Building something, things, it's like the seeds of the past, things that you devoted yourself to in the past, hoping that they would grow into fruition. This may be, I feel like somebody started trying manifestations not too long ago. You have the Empress in the reverse, and this is you, some things you started beginning to see a difference in your life and beginning to see some things take shape that you place an intention on. The Empress here in the reverse, it feels like maybe you didn't think that you could do things like that at one point. This is maybe the attitude you had at one point. You may have started to give up when things didn't begin to show themselves. But this is definitely you creating something. I just feel like with this in the reverse, in the past you didn't think you could do it. And now you've had something light your path up. I feel like someone is using earth magic to get the things that they want. You have the Fool on new territory, going in places you never thought you'd go, or you never thought possible. Things becoming, taking risks. It feels like taking, you took a risk, and I feel like it's beginning to pay off at this time. You could have took a risk on someone. Took a risk on yourself as well. Maybe at one point in the past you didn't think you could create a better life for yourself. Not with your spiritual evolution or your spiritual movement. You have the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, overshadowing the read. The Eight of Pentacles is about hard work. Persistent hard work. This is in the reverse because I feel like there's coming a time of prosperous times, a wealthy time, a time of plenty coming upon you. I think you've been well waiting for it and well deserving it. You have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. You've had a lot on your shoulders the past few years here, Capricorn. I feel like you've been struggling with romance, with your finances, with everything. It seems like just when you think that things are not going to get better, they do. We have the Page of Wands here in the reverse. I feel like you didn't learn anything from the experiences that you had in the past. You just felt like, this is some shit, right? I'm tired of this. I don't deserve this. And there was probably lessons within all of that, and you just didn't catch on at the time. I'm feeling like that's why the pages are messengers, and it is in the reverse, making me feel like past tense. You didn't learn lessons, and that's why you kept repeating a process here. But now that is over. You finally realized what it is that you need to do, or that whatever blocks that you had in your way, you've eliminated them. You have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. I feel like you led with your heart in a lot of situations here. Let me move this down just a little bit. You'll still be able to see it. You led with your heart in the past a little too much, maybe relying a little too much on the hopes that everybody has as pure a mind as you do, right? Maybe putting too much effort in emotionally to situations, to when they went a little off the out of the way, you went off the charts, right? You got very upset, you may have anger issues in that, and this may be about you controlling all that. And you know, because the Knight of Cups is like a movement towards looking at things emotionally, or but it being the reverse, I feel like this is something that you are beginning to control, not trying to set your heart on someone right after you meet them. I feel like you may have gotten you get attached too quickly, and this may be you changing that around. I feel like at that moment you find that someone, you play a hard to get kind of thing. They think it's hard to get, so it makes them want you more, but you literally are just trying to keep your emotions out of it. Your heavy emotions out of it until you see more clearly where this person is trying to go with this relationship. Okay, I'm going to pull some cards for clarity for you, Capricorn. And whoa, throwing right out here, the Ten of Cups. Getting everything you ever wanted in love, in things to do with your home. I feel like overabundance of sorts. It's wow, this is very, very positive, productive energy here. Love it. Finally seeing the future that you want coming into fruition here. Good things happening. We have the Emperor. You are in a, you got it going on right now, Capricorn. You are getting to this point where you are a visionary when it comes to your future and happiness and what love and money and all of that kind of thing means to you at this point. I feel like you're in control. You beginning to be in control of things when it comes to life, or with your like I say, with your money, with your time, with your emotions being in check, and with your love. Wow. Let's see what else is going on here for Capricorn. Clarifying what may be going on here. I'm going to put this over here because I feel like this is a turning point, and I am going to put this here. Learning the lessons. Learning the lessons of the past. Finally, learning the lessons of the past. We have the Queen of Swords here. This is a Gemini energy. This is a opening communications, knowing, saying everything just so, and leading with letting people know ahead of time, you know, what it is that you want and what way you're going. That way, I feel like telling, I feel like telling some people now, or potential relationshipers here. I feel like you be right out in the open. This is what I want. If you're not going to be going in this direction with me, then let's just end it now. Being very blunt about it. It'll seem harsh to them, but so be it. If they don't understand what it is that you're trying to accomplish here, sorting out the bullshit, right? Sorting it out and just going on about your business. If they act like they have an attitude about what you say, you just say, okay, well, that's it. You know, we can't deal anymore. Wow. Wow. Okay. Positive, and this is what's going to drive you forward. This may be, with this guide, an illuminated path. It's about a teacher coming in, and this may be someone that you are able to look up to and begin to go on that path. I feel like a path that you didn't think that you would be on. If, like, when you were younger, you never thought that you'd be interested in something, and then you are. And I feel like it has to do with manifestation and bringing things into reality and being able to build something from nothing just because you want it. Three of Wands. More positive energy, seeing your things coming to fruition, the things you've worked hard on all this time, finally seeing it be able to come clear, and seeing your goals and your ambitions being met, and seeing a good life coming into view finally. Seeing the evidence of it becoming clear, seeing that ship coming in. Whoa, out jumps the Two of Cups. Someone, definitely there's going to be an offer of love here from someone. You're going to tell them like it is, straight up, and they're going to love it. I love how honest you are, and I love that you wow, I think it all ties in to this Ten of Cups here. Finally getting the relationship that you desire, that you deserve, that you've worked so hard all your life to find. Let's pull some cards here on a different note. Let's step away from that. It's positive, wonderful energy. Not having to work with this Eight of Pentacles in the reverse overshadowing. I really feel like this is like you don't even have. You're gonna find this person. This person accepts, and you're not even gonna have to work hard. You tell them like it is right off the bat, and they may be the same way, and they feel like they're ready for a no bullshit approach, right? And you won't even have to work for it. It comes naturally for both of you. All right. So anyway, let's step away from that energy. Someone may have some questions. They want to know, Strength card. If you're dealing with a Leo and you wanted to know where their intentions lie, this is in the reverse. I feel like this may be telling you no, that maybe that's not that's a negative thing because it's in the reverse here. This also may be if someone makes you weak. If you're trying to ask if someone really loves you and there's already things going on that causes you suspicion, and this is why you're asking, is it where their intentions lie, because you want to know if it's worth it. It's in the reverse, and I feel like they are weak when it comes to either the opposite sex, or not necessarily having to do with sex, but other people in general. They have no filter. They have no nothing holding them back, and they're weak when it comes to their desires. So be mindful of that, and that is where some of you are heading into. All right, what else? Is there anything else for Capricorn before I close the read? Anything else? Page of Cups, messages of love here. I do feel like this is, I'm going to put this right under here because I feel it's connected to that. A connection may offer commitment, combining of forces, and it does feel like it's something beautiful. Look at the rainbows when they join hands, something beautiful being made, like a melody. We have on another note, this is energy in itself. Someone must have asked something. I don't know, I can't quite feel that out, but somebody must have asked something about their situation. And you have the Devil in the reverse, and you have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Someone may have a past love trying to come back in, connecting a little bit with this here. Declarations of love. I'm sorry. And it may be sticking with this energy as well of, it feels like the past tense. Coming back in, someone that it can easily sway your attention, that you have such passion involved with this person, and there was such a connection, but it was rough. I feel like it becomes rough, and they never devote themselves totally to you, and they have weakness. They have weakness when it comes to commitments here. Ace of Swords in the reverse. This is a no for anybody that may have been feeling or wanting to know about this person. It's not going to be for everybody, so just be aware that whatever things that sound like you and your situation, take it, you know. Aces are gifts. This is about communication. This could be about fighting with this person as well, though. Aces usually bring a clarity. They bring something that is meant to support you in your endeavors, support you in your love life, and it's in the reverse. I feel like this is telling that this person is something you should resist. They want to come back in here, possibly. This may have been an on-again, off-again relationship, or this may be the first time that they're trying to come back in after some time as well. Suddenly wanting to talk, telling you how sorry they are and that, but I do feel like there's still this person, though. There's still this weak person that they can't guarantee their devotion to you. So just be mindful of that, okay? All right, Capricorn, let's finish off this read for you. A lot has been said, a lot of good, a little bad. Let's close with a grace card here. What else does Capricorn need to know before I close the read for this week? Or at this time, I should say, because it isn't a timed video, guys. So when I say this week, it just happens to be the week I'm in when I say it. Or not the week. The week I'm in has no precedence over the week that you see it. Let's put it that way. I just said that totally wrong. Okay, what else does Capricorn need to know before we close the read? We have quiet. Try to jump out here. Turn off the noise. Silence nourishes the body, mind, and spirit. Being able to see things more clearly. don't let someone keep talking, right? If you're like, I feel like someone don't even want to hear their voice anymore. Could have to do with this. This may be a sign of, if they're like, it sounds the same. Turn off the noise. If they sound exactly like they did before, you already know. You're not trying to get back into that. Remember how they made you feel and the things that were done at that time. I feel like it'll be a repeat process. We had a card fly out here, and it is rest. I'm looking at the fact that she's alone in this bed. You need to step away from a situation and rest and be on your own for a little bit. Take a mental break. A quiet mind has direct access to wisdom and insight. You'll step back and you'll be able to see things more clearly here about any of your situations. All right, Capricorn, that's it for this read. Please like, share, subscribe. Join my community here if you want to. Have a great week. I'll see you next video.